Excited for this show. Aaron's here, Ezra, Courtney, everybody's in the building. I'm ready to go. Aaron, you got something for me?
Yeah. First question is from Matthew. I'm 44 years old, and after 10 years, I was let go from my job. I'm fully ready for whatever is next. In my next steps, what should I do first?
44, let go of a job. What should I do next? I don't know. Like, there's a little more to that question that I need. You know, obviously, if you want to get another job, my biggest belief is that an enormous amount of people are going to be surprised and let go over the next 18 months because of not only AI, but just in general, you know, companies, you know, trying to be more efficient. The reality of the business world, it's getting more competitive. The biggest companies are getting bigger. You know, every day that Amazon gets bigger is another day that a retail store with 11 stores gets smaller, right? So we're going through this time of change. The AI thing is a really big deal. And, you know, I think the question becomes for me is the audio in and out? Guys, audio. Looks like audio. Which one? This one? So the magnet. I think the biggest issue is that that person, there we go, is that the best way to get a job, in my opinion. What do you want? This is the mic? Is that it? The silver part? You got it. Let's see if this works. How's that sound? Great, better, good, awesome. So I think the best way to get a job, if that's what that person wants, 44, and again, so many of you have heard this over and over from me, but I have no idea why people continue to lag. We must put out LinkedIn content around what you know, what you like, what you care about. That's just like it. Like you must share your information, your knowledge, your understanding of your craft in these environments. So I guess you're saying the audio goes out when I turn my head anytime, and that's gonna be a problem because I'm gonna turn my fucking head. So I'll try to stay locked in, but I think we need to find a different solution for that. All right, let's keep it going. Maybe the hat. Maybe the hat. Will that work? Oh. Thank you. The hat is fire. I'm aware. Fuck it. All right. So, you know, like that, that's the issue, right? Like, I don't think people understand that, fucking LinkedIn's your answer. I do not understand that you know, like, what are you gonna, you know, like, you're not gonna send resumes. We have to put out content on LinkedIn around your expertise, around coding, around management, around, you know, being an electrician, whatever the fuck it is. Like, we need content on LinkedIn. That is how people will get jobs. You must put out content on LinkedIn to get jobs. Jobs are gonna be more competitive than ever, and your basic resume is not gonna cut it. And so that's that. You know, simple as that, Aaron. All right, let's move on.
All right, next question is from Tara. I started Charlie Safari, a kids book brand that teaches about endangered animals and helps parents connect with their wild little ones. We've got 1 book out and 2 almost ready to launch. It's still early. We're learning as we go and making some costly mistakes. But how do you know when to keep something as a passion project versus when to double down and make it a full-on business? After 2 years, we have not made a profit yet.
It's the toughest question. Like, the amount of people that quit 3 weeks before their shit that they spent 4 years on pops off it's a real number. It's happened quite a bit in the world. And then the amount of people that are like, oh, 1 more year, and 1 more year, and have spent another 3 years, quote unquote, wasting their time, that's also real. It's a really hard question for me to answer on this show. But what I will tell you is you have to balance your regret with your tolerance for financial anxiety, right? You know, that is the framework, you know, and I think that too many people, are delusional and think they're rappers and like, you know, try to be a rapper for 20 years and it's not there. Like you have to look for signals. You need to make some level of progress, but it's also okay to go backwards. So this is a very tough question to answer generally. I always err towards the place of putting out more social media content to drive sales. Like, are you good at the marketing? Like businesses need marketing. Marketing is the offense of business. And the reason I spend so much time talking about marketing is because it is the savior to so many people out here. My last question was marketing. Like, you're gonna lose your job. I want you to get another job. I think you're more likely to get a job if you put out good information and videos showing your knowledge and skills on LinkedIn than spamming people on LinkedIn in message form or sending in a resume. In this scenario, selling those books, if they, can we pin GaryB.com/attention? If you have not, team, if you have not read this 40-page plus deck and implemented it, and so many of you, of the people on this show have, and everybody on Instagram, please come over to GaryB.com/whatnot. I really need people to push themselves on this because this fixes the issue here, because the sales are not going to come miraculously to this book, and then they are going to quit. So I focus on offense. Next question. Zoom or?
We're gonna get in 2 minutes. You can go one
Okay,
question.
next question from Joe. I'm in a 9-to-5 job at a bank and I've been more stressed out than ever lately.
Why?
It's to the point that I call out of work just to not feel the stress. I've watched a lot of your videos about quitting your job if you're miserable, but in my case, I have no savings and I'm actually in the process of filing for bankruptcy. What would you recommend to mentally prepare for this job? I'm at the point where I don't enjoy it. My manager is a micromanager and it's slow season for my pressure washing business.
To go apply to other banks. You know, quitting your job when you're in his situation is not practical. Quitting your job after you've applied to 900 banks, you know, on LinkedIn and Indeed and those other, and putting up your Indeed profile, like that's practical. Like again, like we need to, you know, Angel says say something in Spanish. I took Spanish. Can you get me my report card? Sid, can you put my Spanish, can you put my, I just need people to understand, this is my report card. I don't know if this is going to zoom in here. It is, but it will. Like, I took Spanish twice. I got nothing but D's. I took a junior and senior year. That's on the right side, because if you look at my full report card, I actually failed German freshman and sophomore year. And in New Jersey, if you don't pass 2 years of language, you can't graduate high school. So I literally the only word I can say in Spanish is hola and gracias. Is de nada a word? I think so. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, I literally took 4 years of high school language in German and Spanish, and I think I know 7 combined words. 7 combined words. Anyway, by the way, my 8th grade Spanish name was Geraldo, and I just thought that was a fun fact for everybody if you wanted to know.
Put that on a wiki.
Yeah, so yes, you should quit that job because you hate your manager. It doesn't sound like you hate the banking job per se. People don't realize, like, I just don't understand this dwelling thing. Like, if I hated my job, I'm applying to this is all about, you know, practicality. You know, yesterday we talked about AO, right? We talked about accountability and optimism, but there's a PO part of it as well, because like if you actually get into practicality, like the practical answer to this question is fucking go apply to every bank in a 40-mile radius. Do you know, Aaron, I had like a real conversation like this with a friend, and when I told them some version of this, they said no because the other bank, in this scenario, it was a hardware store. I was like, apply to every hardware store. And he's like, yeah, but this hardware store is an extra 20-minute commute. This is what, you understand this is what's going on out there, right? Like, it's just Complainer City, USA. How many of you live in Complainer City, USA? Please put CCUSA. Own it right now. Be vulnerable on fucking Halloween. Don't go eat a fucking Snickers and a Hershey Kiss. Come in here and fucking own it with me and put CCUSA in here because you realize you just are looking to fucking complain. And I appreciate all of you. Queen Elizabeth 444. I appreciate you, Jared J. Let's fucking own it. Stop being a complaining bitch. Stop it. Complaining doesn't work. It's all you do is you're rolling in your own shit. You're rolling in your own shit. You hate your fucking banking job? You're bankrupt? Get another fucking banking job. Man, that's it. You know, like, I don't know, like, it's just real out here. Like, do shit. Like, everything's hard. I don't know. I do not know why everyone thinks everything should be easy. It's always been hard. It's always been hard. It's hard. And once you fall in love with hard, it gets good. Just fall in love with hard things. Like rips. All right, let's keep it moving.
We have Jake on. Jake's coming.
It's got to do with this. It's fine. Jake.
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
I can, my brother. More importantly, can they hear you? Can you guys all hear him on Whatnot? There we go.
Let's go.
Finally.
All right, cool.
Day two. All right, Jake, talk to me.
So my cousin and I started a small side hustle about 1.5 years ago in the children's edutainment system. I mean, we teach kids about dinosaurs and fossils and paleontology, and we use animatronic costumes and puppets to get that across. We have a large 12-foot long, 8-foot tall walking T-Rex. We call him Terry the T-Rex. We bring him to schools, libraries, daycares, etc. So we're currently doing it on the side, a lot of hustle on the weekends. My wife's a teacher. She helps me on the weekends. I work in New York City. We're out of Cranford, New Jersey. So like my cousin, he's work schedule 4 days on, 4 days off, and we're constantly battling. Like, what are some indicators we should look at where at least one of us takes the plunge, goes full time versus still trying to do this on the side?
How much money is it making?
First year we did about 80 grand, and then this year we're on pace to potentially double that. We're getting there.
And how much profit on that 150 will you do?
70%.
And who's making?
We're putting a lot of it back in. We got another costume coming from overseas. Like, we bought a van.
I got it. And who's making the least amount of money or is the most miserable of the three of you?
It's probably a toss up. I would probably say my cousin, but he has 3 kids. I have no kids. Like, it's probably like I could take more of the risk, I guess, going full time, but I don't know. It's a toss up. I think really one of us though needs to be all in, and like I have the fear factor of like leaving my full-time job and trying this.
What's your full-time job?
I work in city marketing comms in the city.
At an agency?
It's for a fintech company.
But you do marketing?
Yeah, marketing and comms. I'm like on the internal comms team.
Like old bullshit, like comms life, like PR press releases and like hitting up media?
Yeah. Some of that, yeah.
How much do you make?
About 130, 140 bonus.
Yeah, I mean, I think you should quit. And if it doesn't work out, you should email me and I won't give you 130 because it sounds like you're doing old bullshit, but I'll give you like 95 and teach you.
That sounds great to me. I mean, I love playing with the kids, with the dinosaurs, teaching them. I mean, it's so much more fulfilling, I feel like.
You're making 170K in top line revenue on a business where no one's being able to really go in on it. Like if you went full time, like it sounds like you're putting in the least, right, of time, or like not that much because you're 9 to 5ing, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're probably putting in. I mean, mostly weekends, a couple things during the week that my cousin will do because of his work schedule. He's off, but yeah, if we were able to go 5 days a week, I mean, just the summer alone, we could go 3 jobs a day, 5 days a week, just because of summer camps and all that stuff.
Yeah, I just think that you need to quit, bro. Because the numbers look good to me. Like 170, could you imagine if you put 70 hours in?
Yeah, I do think about that a lot.
Well, what the fuck are you thinking about? I think about a lot of shit too, but you need to do shit, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta backdrop now that like you've got a backup plan. You're gonna go hard for a year, and if you fucking suck, you're gonna work at VaynerMedia.
All right. That sounds great to me. I mean, listen, it's something I've been thinking about a lot. So
I don't give a fuck. Who gives a shit if you've been thinking about it a lot?
just do it.
Yes. That's like, oh, I've been thinking about working out for 3 years. That's nice. But you're chunky. Like, you know, like, not you, Jake. I mean, I'm just saying this as an overall.
I got you.
Like, you thinking about it means nothing. I've literally given you a full parachute, other than you have to live a little bit more conservatively for a little while and prove that you could do something modern here at Vayner, because it's the big leagues. It sounds like you're a T-ball in marketing. But, you know, you should probably quit right now. Do you have any savings?
Yeah, I got savings. Yeah. Like I've been.
Jake, like, you're pissing everyone off right now. You know that, right? Like, the amount of people that are pissed in the chat right now. And by the way, they shouldn't be pissed because you fucking earned it. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of work. I mean, like I said, my wife's a teacher. Like, we're hustling on the weekends. I mean, I'm
gonna say it again. Did you hear the words? Fucking proud of you. They shouldn't. They're pissed.
Yeah.
But I don't think they should be pissed at you. Like, I'm proud of you. You know. But I think you should jump 170, 150, excuse me, top line revenue with you not spending any real Monday through Friday time on it?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're going to crush. Plus, you should get out of the job you're in anyway, because the marketing you're doing is going to fall behind and you're going to get fired, and you're going to get fired anyway.
Yeah, it's not stability at all. Yeah.
Exactly. Everyone's like, I don't want to leave my stability. I'm like, that's not stability. Doing fucking press releases and hitting up media in 2026 in an AI marketing world, you're fucking a young kid doing old shit. You're basically in your career walking around with a cane. Yeah, hey, kids. You're not doing marketing, bro.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah, no, I know. I do.
The reason you like your job is it's easy and stupid. Right?
Yeah,
it's easy.
Yeah, it's not crazy difficult now.
Right. So it sounds like you're completely mailing it in, Jake. Sounds like you're choosing to go to a 9-to-5 that does nothing, light work, that you're not growing, you're decaying, and you're choosing the easy path. You have savings, you say you're hustling, but the reason you're able to side hustle is your job's a fucking joke. You're like adjusting your fantasy football team at like 1 to 3 p.m. on a Wednesday, right, Jake?
Yeah.
Okay, so what the fuck are we talking about here? You think I'm fucking adjusting my fantasy team from 1 to 3 p.m. on a Wednesday, dude?
No. Do you even have a fantasy? Do you have a fantasy team?
It's not. And not because I'm so busy, but because I can't play fantasy football because the Jets are my love, and I'm not going to fucking adjust my love for fantasy football. My fucking son has Drake May on his fucking team, and it's pissing me off.
This was helpful.
Do you now understand what's happening in your life?
Yeah, I get it. And I knew
fucking jerk off Monday through Friday instead of living your dream. You've chosen easy.
Yeah.
The reason you don't want to leave your job is it's a joke.
I agree.
Where you're way better off to go take this jump. If it fails, you learn that you're not an entrepreneur and you come and work at Vayner. You make less money, but you'll learn. I'll be paying you to teach you.
All right. Jake the Snake, don't forget it.
Jump Jake Jump is your new name.
We'll come in. We'll do your next take your kids to work day at the headquarters.
You're no longer Jake the Snake. You're Jump Jake Jump.
All right. Jump Jake. I like that.
Jake, if you don't quit next week, We're not friends.
All right. Thanks, Gary. I appreciate
All right,
it.
brother. Who's
Have a good-
laughing in the background? Your
That's
cousin?
my brother. My brother's.
What just happened? What happened?
I think he said his brother.
And then they deleted. I think somebody, that boss, I think it was his boss and he killed him. I think Jake's dead, guys. Fuck. All right. Poor Jake. Went young. All right, let's keep it going.
All right, this question is from Annabelle. I'm 30 years old and have less than $100 in my account. I want to start creating content, but I'm lost. I started working with someone where I vlog their daily life experiences. Do you think this is a niche to start from? And how do you think I can start putting myself out there because I have no social media presence?
Your money means nothing. Like whether you have $100 in your bank account or $1 billion, that meant nothing to the question. Posting on social and starting is completely based on self-esteem and insecurity. Almost every single person watching this right now is not posting because they're insecure. Period, end of story. Well, I don't have anything to add. Well, I'm not that smart. Well, I don't look that good. Well, I don't this. I don't that. I don't this. I don't want my neighbors to say something. Well, Gary, it's my social. My friends are on this. I don't want them to judge me because I'm a cool girl, but what I would post about is Legos. None of my friends know that I'm into Legos. If I'm listening to you right with the niches and this and that, Lego, like it's all the same shit. You know, like, so do I think it's a good niche to film someone? If that someone is me, worked out for fucking D-Rock and Caleb and Babin. But if you fucking followed D-Rock, Caleb, or Babin, it probably would have not worked out. Or maybe it would have. I don't know. So that's that. Insecurity, you're insecure. The $100 means nothing to me. And is it a good idea to document someone and follow them around? Yeah, if they're good. You know?
I'm gonna bring Dave up.
Okay. You're 93 years old. Oh my God, you're a fetus. But I'm so into this. Like, I really believe it, man. I believe 80-year-olds are young. What do you want from me? If you don't, fuck it. What's this guy's name?
Dave.
Vaibhav, what's good, bro?
Hi, Gary. First of all, I'm very nervous and I can't believe I'm here. Thank you so much for all the things that you do. I have been following you since 2017 and I discovered you through your book, Crush It. Then
Thank
I
you.
got your videos. My question for you is that I have been practicing as a psychotherapist in India. I have been creating content for 7 to 8 years and my Instagram blew up in 2020 22, yeah, and I've got like 22,000 followers there, and occasionally some videos blow up to like 500k 1 million or something, but recently the reach has been very low and I've got a few clients. So my question to you is like, how do I approach content to build my business and presence on social media as a psychologist in India?
You've got to get better. Meaning, you know, something's going on right now with my team. We've gotten better in the last 3 months. Like and that really started with me because where my energy was, it always starts with you, back to accountability. And then it goes on to Sid, his accountability, and then it trickles down. We're better right now. We're trying harder. Like, I don't know what else to say. We're not quote unquote mailing it in. I think a lot of people that have your situation win and then just get into old behaviors and they're doing the same shit. You have to try new shit. You've got to try different angles. You got to try different styles. You got to write out your thoughts on mentality and mental health in the notes pad and then post that with a video following it up. And now you did a 2-post carousel that started with, iPhone notes and then your video. You've got to read GaryVee.com/attention, the deck, and you got to like really learn the details. You know, my answer to you and everybody who's watching is you've got to get better at the craft. The algorithm is not hurting everyone. It's hurting everyone who's not good. Do you understand?
I do.
The reach is down, not because something happened to Instagram in India. The reach is down because you're not as good right now as you were in 2020. That's all. And you know it. And then when that works, it will work. You will get more clients, just like you did before. Because if you're at 22,000 followers and occasionally get 500,000 views, When you start getting one every week that gets 1 million views and you get to 100,000, you'll get more clients. You've already seen that the attention gets you clients, right?
Yeah, right.
And so you've got to think about platforms, algorithms, and culture. Platforms are, you're lucky. You're in India. There's like 1 billion platforms, right? All the different dialects and languages. All the, TikTok's banned, so there's all the TikTok clones. You got YouTube Shorts. You got LinkedIn. Like, you need to be on more platforms. Then there's algorithms. That's understanding how the algorithm works. I already just explained that to you. Go read GaryVee.com/attention. Adrian, please pin that for everyone. Everybody who's on Instagram and other places, I am on Whatnot. It's GaryVee.com/whatnot. And then finally, culture, brother. You know what's going on in India, or maybe you don't, but you need to know what's going on with what people are thinking about, right? Like, are they worried about the economy? Are they excited about a new band on TV? Is there something happening? Like, is there a restaurant chain that's crushing? Like, I don't know. Like it's really that simple. Like, you have to know what's going on in popular culture, right? So platforms, algorithms, and culture is how you get great at social content. Social content posting is free. Awareness comes from that free posting when it's done well. Awareness leads to relevance. Relevance is how you get awareness. Relevance is the first way that people consider buying something from you. Oh, I like Courtney. I like what she says. That's relevance to me. Oh, now I'm considering things that come out of Courtney's mouth that she recommends I might want to buy. Relevance, consideration, purchase. That is a framework that is true. Please understand it. If you don't, ChatGPT it. What did Gary Vee mean when he said relevance, consideration, purchase? And fucking cook, V. You have to be better, V. You just have to be better.
Got it.
Right? Makes sense to you, I'm sure, because you've been able to do it once. And you like, listen, if I can get stuck in ruts like I did for the last year prior to the last couple months, anyone can. I was busy. I was focused on being an operator for VaynerX and VeeFriends more than being Gary Vee. I'm stretching Sid into ops at Vayner and other random things. It just, there's a million things that go into it. But we're better today. I'm dialed in like a dog. This hat is fucking fire. If the wool too. Do you see this?
I need it.
This is right. This might be my favorite hat that we made. No, I still like the Ninja, but and the yellow. Who's got the yellow rare one? Say I've got the yellow rare one. That's it, V. I wish you well, man. Go at it hard because you know it requires
so
that.
Thank you so
Such a
much.
pleasure. You got it. All right, let's keep this going. Aaron, what do you got?
All right. I'm a 70-year-old woman. And
You're a 70-year-old woman.
Yes.
Okay, keep going.
And eager to learn AI, which I'm doing, but I don't have particular skills to go on YouTube and post some videos, etc. I do want to make some money for my retirement, so I am not struggling for my expenses, but I don't know where to start and what I can do to start something on social media.
Live social shopping. I believe that the best way to make money on the internet right now is live social shopping. Whatnot and TikTok Shop. Twitch now has it. There's something called District you can check out. Talk Shop Live. There's all sorts of places you can go. I believe live social shopping is the #1 way that people can make. Who here has more than 10,000 followers on social media and has made no money on Whatnot? Please put up that in the chat. Say 10K. Say 10K. Say 10K in the chat if you're that person. All right, all these people, you see this, Aaron? All these people that say 10K, I believe that if they were good enough to get 10,000 followers on social, that if they're also comfortable selling, actually, let's go with that. Everybody, if you're in the 10K crew, who's in the 10K crew and also comfortable selling something? Because some of you are not. A lot of people hate selling. Rips, you like selling?
Yeah.
Sid? Court? So, Aaron? No, right? Everyone's different. And that's great because, Aaron's remarkable at production for YouTube, massive skill. But for the people that are at 10K and like to sell stuff, live social shopping is the biggest opportunity in the world right now. I was with a guy yesterday who's one of the biggest wholesalers to flippers. For 15 minutes, he wanted to say hello. He's built a huge community of people that flip. If you sell like 14 items a day, I think he said something really cool. Like if you sell 14 items a day, like on eBay for a year, you make 150K. Like it was, I don't remember, I don't want to, but he said all the people that pay him to be in his mastermind, he said like 80% of them started because of my 2017 flip challenge. That's how impactful that was. And that was eBay. Now we have live shopping. Easier. Now it's you want to be on eBay and these live shopping platforms, but I could not push you all harder to learn about live social shopping. And I love the 70-year-old. You know what I like about a good 70-year-old and a retiree? They can get into that antique thrift store, flea market, garage sale life, which can get very lucrative. This guy Tech, who I was talking to yesterday, that I was talked about a guy in his group that in North Carolina this weekend bought a box for $5 that had original inaugural season Chicago Bulls original jerseys and warm-up gear, sent it to Heritage. One of them's $30,000 with a bid on it already. The thrill of the hunt, that you can get into wholesale, dollar stores, start buying from China and India. And now with the tariffs, you've got Indonesia and Vietnam and all these new places that popped up that can do supply chain, not to China's level, but become alternatives. Like there's so much opportunity. Please, everybody, learn what live social shopping is. Please learn what live social shopping is. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're the 430 of you on Whatnot right now, you're on it. Watch this. We'll do it in real time. Rips, what do you got to sell? Let's do that. This is comic book number 4, everybody. This is a pack, so you can get a rare cover and get a very expensive one. Just to give you content. Look, show this, Sid. Show them these sales. Show them what stuff sells for. Show them this. Look at this. Like on eBay, sold comics, like sold, right? Like these things sell. Like VeeFriends is a thing. Show them the first page, not that, the other hand, yep. Not that page, the other side. There you go. Comics sold on eBay, like real dollars, real numbers, right? This is a collectible. They sell. So I'm going to sell a comic book right now to everybody on Whatnot. If you've never bought a VeeFriends comic, I could not recommend this more. It's the first appearance of the thoughtful 3-horned harpic in a pack. What, he's $30, Rips? If you've never bought anything on Whatnot, you can get $15 off. Right now, too, by the way. Who here on Whatnot with me right now has never bought anything on Whatnot? Never bought anything on Whatnot. So everybody who's saying me, do I have my little note? Yeah. Where's my note? Show me. Yeah. Show me on the screen. Show me. Okay. Right? Boom. Oh, we made it nice and big. There it is. If you've never bought anything on Whatnot, click this yellow. Do not buy the comic yet. Oh, you could buy other things. Good job, Kitty. Click this little Post-it note. In there is a white button that says VF15. Click that. Now, everybody on social media, I see all of you. Bryce, Dark, Marv, Chef Pino, I see all of you. But you're on my social. You got to come to Whatnot. That's everybody on YouTube and Instagram. Please type in GaryVee.com/whatnot in the chat so everybody knows where to go. GaryVee.com/whatnot. All right, now, if you're on Whatnot, I'm literally going to put this comic book up in the chat right now. Thank you, Ashton. You're going to put it up, Rips? Some people will get it. Oh, the audio's a little rough. What happened? I got a little excited.
I think it's too sensitive.
Yeah, maybe I got a little excited. Sorry about that. Get excited when the selling happens. There it is. 30 little books right down there. You can get it for $30 or you can get it for $15. If you've never bought anything, buy it and put it away and let me cook. Let me cook over the next decade. There it is. They're right down there. Let me know if you just bought your first item ever on Whatnot. This is live shopping. Thank you, Preston, too. Thank you, Skeleton Key. Thank you, Kitty Gone Wild. Thank you, Key West. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you, everybody who's grabbing one. Please read it with your kid. It's a great story. And when you open it, make sure if you got one of the rare covers, you can throw that on eBay and make fucking paper. Ayo. So anyway, everybody can sell on these things. It's real to me. It's fucking real. So anyway, but I would also keep it sealed. Don't open it. All right, here we go.
We have Jim coming on screen.
Jim. I love you back, everybody. Thank you, sweetie. 228. Get your last comics. There's only 10 left in the store. 9. Only 9 left, folks. Jim. Oh, hold on one second, my brother. Hold on, Jim. It sounds like we can't hear you, but you're very kind. Give me 1 second.
No audio for the guests.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I can hear you. Unfortunately, the audience can't. Something's going on. Give me a second.
I hear you.
Yep, keep going, Jim. Oh, we'll get you back. All right. Jim was awesome, by the way. We'll get him back in a second. Did the comic sell out? Did anybody miss out on comic number 4-pack and wanted to get in? Chef Boyard Birdie just said Jets stink. We may have to ban him for life. I'm kidding, Chef. Love you, bro. Thanks for being here. Oh, shit. A lot of people want it. Oh, I know. Comic number 5 is actually a gangster, but we can't let them have this, Rips, because I'm raising the price on that one. All right. Comic, a lot of people miss. Put 30 more up. Again, if you've never bought anything, hit the little yellow thing that's up here, you know, or you put in the code VF15 when you check out. Everybody, I see you all on YouTube and on Instagram. I see El Mixologist. I see Chef Man 90, but you have to come to Gary VEE. If you want to join, I see a lot of you asking, you have to come to GaryVEE.com/whatnot. Can everybody share that? Panic, you know? Beautiful. All right, they're pinned back in the store. Panic goes, Ozempic face. That's the best compliment ever. I've been putting in the work. I'm proud. Let's go, Karen Cron. Thank you so much. Everybody who's picking up a comic, let me know if you just picked it up. It's pinned in the store. You can get it for 30 or 15. Kittens 3. Please learn about VeeFriends. It's a fucking vibe. Sorry, everybody who missed last night. We sold out of the Funkos in 36 seconds. 900 Funkos, Sid, last night in 36 seconds. That's how much I believe in live shopping. You know what else I believe in? Aaron. I believe in Aaron. Aaron, ask me a question.
This question is from Salvatore's mom. If your 16-year-old son wants to be a mechanic, but has never tried to actually put anything together or take anything apart, what advice would you give him and how would you support him?
I would make him do it. I think my advice would be like, Salvatore, you know, I love you, boy. But if you want to be a mechanic, you have to work with your hands. Like, hey, if your son wants to be good at basketball but's never dribbled the ball, what would you tell him? Dribble a fucking ball, Salvatore! Fuck! Mom, you know the answer to this. What kind of question is this, Salvatore's mom? Make the fucking kid trinket something. Fucking make him do something. Salvatore's mom, I got an idea. Break your fucking dishwasher, like break it. And then say, yo, fucking Salvatore, fix it. And Mom, I don't know how. Use ChatGPT, bitch. I'm right. I'm right, Sid. What do you want from me? Only way to ask questions is come over here. Come to GaryVee.com/whatnot. Everybody who's on social, I need you all. Danny A, Alex, do that shit. All of you, please come over from where you are on Instagram and YouTube. Go to GaryVee.com/whatnot. Thank you so much, Don Johnstone on Facebook. Come over here and hang out with me. You know, so, you know, let me know if you come over to Whatnot and you just download it. Say that you're new. Who's here on Whatnot for the first time in their life? Say first time ever. And let me know if you're enjoying it and if you think it's cool. Oh, let's do a giveaway. I got a good one. We're doing a big giveaway. That's the big thing. Now we're just giving free money, everybody. If you're on other socials, get over here, GaryVee.com/whatnot, WHATNOT, one word. I'm literally giving away this signed Motivated Monster comic number 5 signed pack. Everybody in the chat that's an OG VeeFriends collector. VeeFriends is my Pokemon meets Marvel, meets Harry Potter, meets Star Wars. I'm building the next big intellectual property fantasy world. Everybody who's part of this, how much do you think this would sell for on eBay for someone who wins it by accident right now and has no clue about VeeFriends? How much do you think it's no bullshit, like real numbers? What do you think? Yeah, I think $150 is right. So free $150, just giving it away. Boss Williams, get over here. Affection, get over here. Andrew, get over here from YouTube. All of you, get over here. This is the Motivated Monster number 5. Rips, can you put it up? You have already. Top right corner, everyone. To enter, just literally click this top right corner button if you're on mobile. If you're on desktop, you might not see it. Get over here on mobile.
Jacqueline in Whatnot asks, am I on Whatnot yet?
Jacqueline on Whatnot? Yes, you are on Whatnot. You're here. All right, giving this away for free. There's still 14 Harpics in the store. You can get it for $30, or if you've never bought anything, for 15. Ayo! We're about accountability and optimism here. Next question, go. Queen Shrine, you can't buy on Instagram. You have to come to Whatnot. GaryVee.com/whatnot. Download the app and get over here.
We're gonna try Jimmy.
What's that? Jim again? Let's try it.
Can you hear me, Gary?
I can hear you, Jim. I heard you last time, and it sounds like Whatnot's going to be able to hear you. And can everyone hear me? Start from the top, Jim, with those beautiful accolades that made my heart feel so good.
Well, as I mentioned, you are a humble person, despite everyone thinking otherwise. No, you can't hear me. They can't hear me.
Oh, I can hear you. I was agreeing with you
Yeah, they
that
can't hear me.
you're clearly very emotionally intelligent, because you're right. I have so much bravado and all this stuff, but in my actions, my humility is my superpower.
Right. So let me start at the beginning. When I was a kid, my aunt sent me a Jets jersey. So I've been rooting for the Jets since I was 7 years old. Wesley Walker, blind in one eye, my favorite receiver. I loved him. And then
85, one of my favorite players of all time.
I went to St. Louis University, and one of the few players to ever come out of St. Louis University is Pat Leahy, number 5. I've been carrying around this card to give to you for a really long time, because I know number 5 is important for you, right?
I love Pat Leahy. He was our kicker my whole childhood, and he wore number 5. And because 5 was the jersey my mom knitted for me, I felt a kinship to him. Other than his hairline was very similar to what your hairline is right this minute. Remember, he was like baldish. It was weird.
Well, he works now at the Home Depot in St. Louis, so my friend got this sign for me. He does.
He literally works at Home Depot in St. Louis?
He does.
I'm literally going there on a vlog to shake his hand.
That'd be awesome. So anyway,
we're booking it. I'm going to St. Louis in Q1 to the Home Depot. Jim, I need you to tell me which Home Depot. Email me at Gary@VeeFriends.com. I'm literally going to go there just to shake Pat Leahy's hand. I might bring my friend Al. He'll enjoy it too. I'm fucking going to St. Louis, everyone. All right, go ahead, Jim.
All right. So when I read Crush It, I've done everything that you said. I have documented the journey. And after you started Tea with Gary Vee, I started the Immigration Answer Show. So I have done 935 episodes, hour and a half, where immigrants can just call and ask me whatever question they want. Well, in the last year or so, it has shifted very much so from technical questions about the law to like they're scared, they're worried, they're nervous. And so I number one, I'm getting ready to hit episode 1000. So I was wondering if you would come on for like 20 minutes one day. We could record it ahead of time. And 5 minutes?
Yes, sir.
I'll take it. I'll take 5 minutes. That would be great. But
I'm in.
What advice do you have? I love whenever you talk about immigrants, and I love your immigrant story. I talk about you all the time on the show, and everyone on the show knows who you are. What can I do to help immigrants sort of feel safer, or messaging that you have?
By telling them what life's actually about, which is you can't control what you can't control. You know what I mean, brother? Like, It's a very challenging time. People see this issue on both sides. I'm empathetic to how people see the world. Everyone's allowed to see it differently. No question, immigrants, not only in America, but a lot of places around the world are in fear mode, right? And the reality is that my number one thing to say to both people, by the way, to both people who deeply, deeply are scared of immigrants, sadly, because people have weaponized that narrative, or in reverse, immigrants that are scared to be deported, is you cannot control anything actually, and you must adjust to reality. And that's that. There is, watch this, Jim. Hey, everybody in the Whatnot chat. How many of you are struggling financially and emotionally right now? Please say struggling in the chat. Like real talk, like real life, let's be vulnerable. I don't know if you see this, Cord, can you fix this? Just an enormous amount of people are replying struggling,
Sure. Sure.
And I don't know now, how many that said they're struggling are living in America? Oh, the winner, you look so pretty in a casket. Let's go. Big win for you look so pretty in a casket. Monster win.
Wow.
Struggling a little less on Halloween.
Wildly appropriate.
Yes, there we go. So watch this, Jim. How many people said they're struggling live in America? Struggling financially and emotionally and live in America. Say America in the chat. This is what I tell my immigrant friends, Jim, who are struggling. Like, living in America, listen, I think living in America is remarkable. Land of opportunity, I still believe it at the highest levels. Even more with what's going on with AI and everything, while people think less. They're like, I'm gonna get fired and it's over. In fact, you're gonna get fired and then start your dream life. For a lot of people no, but a lot of people, yes. But you cannot control everything. And so Jim, you gotta get to the root. The reason you like me is, and you've been following for a while, is I go to the root canal, not to the surface level. I'm not worried about getting you like some toothpaste that does whitening. I want to get into the fucking root canal. Rips. So you need to get to the root canal, Jim, and tell them that you can't control how this is going to play out. You just can't. And you can't spend every day in fear. Right. And you must wrap your head around that if you are no longer in the United States, you will go back to the country you were born in, and you will make a remarkable life, and you may find yourself back in the United States or in Portugal, that's taking a lot of people right now, or in Canada. Like, there's so much opportunity around the world. America is not the only place to find happiness. In fact, we just watched more than half of the chat speak about struggling both mentally and financially right here in America. So America is not the variable of happiness. You are the variable of happiness and making your happiness. And that's that. That's the real answer.
Gary, thanks so much. I got my first VeeFriends Resourceful Robin. I took the quiz, so I was really excited. I got a hoodie coming, so I'm excited about that. Thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you for literally changing my life and the life of all the immigrants that I've been able to help. You get credit for all that. You get credit for all that.
You get credit, brother. I might have been a seed, but you executed. And I cherish all of you in the chat and all of you watching right now that have taken a word or a video of mine and actually done something with it in a world where millions don't. And I applaud you, sir. And I can't wait. I hope to see you at that Home Depot with me. And I can't wait for my 5 minutes to be on the podcast. Please email me at Gary@VeeFriends.com and we'll set it up.
Thanks, Gary. I appreciate it, brother.
Brother, stay well.
You're the best.
You're the best, Jim. Hacking. Jimmy Hacks in the building with us. Brought up Pat Leahy while having Pat Leahy's exact hairline. Was incredible for me. Diehard Jet fans from the 80s, you agree with me, right? Jim literally had Pat Leahy's exact thing. Big shout out to Wine Library. Love seeing all of you. Let's keep it going. Aaron, next question.
Okay, question for...
Oh, real quick, I apologize. I'm sorry, Aaron. A lot of people want to buy the Motivated Monster. How much is Motivated Monster? 30 or 35? 30, nice. All right, Motivated Monster, I've seen the chat. We'll put it up. You can get a pack. There's, by the way, if you know anything about comics, there's a Jay Lee alternative cover that you can pull. Anybody who's a comic head, tell everybody how epic Jay Lee is. Yes, the Jay Lee. Jay Lee alternative comic cover. Available in packs. $30 for the Motivated Monster. You put it down below already? Very nice. Pinned to the bottom if you want one, everyone. Who's starting their comic book collection on VeeFriends right now? This is live social commerce. All right, everybody, let's keep it going.
Okay, question from Kayla. What would you recommend to somebody who is passionate about being a business owner, but also has a chronic illness that makes them bedridden for 1 to sometimes 2 weeks per month?
Give themselves grace. I admire them so much. Like, don't beat yourself up. You have a chronic illness. You know, I really want to talk about grace this morning. And the graceful goldfish, one of the underrated VeeFriends, and I can't wait to develop that character. I don't know if there's any graceful goldfish collectors in here. There was a woman. What was her name again? Kayla, I want you to give yourself grace, Kayla. Like, you have a chronic illness. You didn't control that. That was God's plan. And I think that you should give yourself grace. You can't hustle 18 hours a day, 365 days a year. You just can't. I want people who lost a loved one, like a parent, someone they really loved, God forbid a child or a spouse. If you're struggling right now and you're watching, I want you to give yourself grace. Of course you can't go grind. If that happened to me, I'm not fucking building VeeFriends the next day. I'm dwelling. Mourning. Please give yourself grace to mourn, right? If you're starting your journey to building yourself back up and you've realized that you were suppressing very deep angers or upsetness towards a parent or an inappropriate uncle, or an illness that your mother had with alcohol. Like, give yourself a little grace. Now, don't dwell in it. Don't dwell in it and lay in it forever, but give yourself some grace, everyone. Like, you can't go hard if you don't have fuel. People ask me, like, yesterday it was like, what drugs, Gary Vee, on? Gratitude, fuckface. Happiness. Of course I can go hard 15 hours a day. I'm not weighed down. I really want you to give yourself grace when I make mistakes, big mistakes. When I, Mr. Gratitude and Happy, like wake up on a gloomy day, I'm like, I'm not like, oh shit, I suck now. You don't suck. Someone said I suck earlier in here when I was saying who's struggling. I saw it in the chat. You do not suck. Mr. Santino said, my mom died at 48 from a stroke. She's all I had. Not true, brother. Mr. Santino, yes and no. Your memories of her, are what you have now, and your ability to find love in other areas, whether it's through companionship or even friendship. How many people here really love their best friend like that? Like really love them like that? Court? Sid? Aaron? When I talk, do you know that the only time I get choked up is when I talk about my parents at award shows and publicly, and the only other time I've ever in my life got choked up that way was when I talked about Brandon. Even right now, I just said it as I said his name. That's how much I love him. So, like there's the people you're born into, and there's the people that, I did retire yesterday, Mick, but I'm back, unretired. I did retire here live on this show, but I'm back one day later. Ayo. I'm by the way, I can see it already. Is anyone here in doubt that I'm gonna be in a stadium with 40,000 people and be like, ayo? It's just gonna be like, so give yourself grace. I can't sell this hat. It won't be out for a long time. Dialed in dog. This is fire. And it's woolly. It's woolly too. Anyway, that's where I'm at. Give yourself grace, please. Please. I'm not tired. The bag's under my, I'm 50 in 2 weeks. What do you want from me? And I've had the bags, and I haven't slept this much last month. I've been fucking a lot of red eyes grinding. All right. Next.
Okay, question from Jimmy. How do I protect my personal brand as deepfakes are becoming an issue with popular creators?
That's undecided. In fact, I am about to send a big push to all of you to follow me on Sora 2, where you guys can all make videos of me. I'm going the other way. I am going to use deepfakes to build my brand. So, for example, here, Sid, can you take this and play it over? This is something Braden made on the team. We're testing.
No.
Yes, it's a great word. It's my favorite word. Still make it down 3 notches. All right, I got it. Walk. You don't need to yell in my ear. Yes, it's a great word. It's my favorite word. Still make it down 3 notches. All right, I got it. Walk. You don't need to yell in my ear.
I'm not sure if you can hear it.
They can hear
I
it.
see it.
I think they can. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah. Okay.
You think ICE will ever slow me down? You don't know your boy.
Please play the screen one.
The screen one is the best.
You think ICE will ever slow me down? You don't know your boy. All right, there's that. And which one?
The screen.
The screen one.
Oh, this is amazing.
It's kind of peaceful out here tonight.
Hello?
Sorry, man. Didn't think I'd scare you that bad.
You got me. My heart is racing.
My bad.
Seriously, good one. It's kind of peaceful out here tonight. Hello?
Oh my god, dude. Sorry, man. Didn't think I'd scare you that bad.
You got me. My heart is racing.
My bad.
So I'm going the other way. I'm going to soon give you guys all an invite code. I'm going to post on my Instagram and all my socials. You're all going to follow me on Sora 2, and I'm going to open up my entire IP, and you guys can make videos of me all day. So that's that. So I don't know. How do you protect your IP? You can lawyer up, or you can take a surfboard and ride it. Exactly.
Gee, this is the gift from Paul. I need to open on stream. PJ and Z.
What time is my?
Yeah, we're 2 more minutes and then we have to anyways move to Gary Vee. It'll be a parade.
I will open it on my
Gary Vee Live.
on my Gary V Live.
Live.
Everybody at 1 p.m. I'm going to be on TikTok Live. Follow me on TikTok. I'm Gary VEE there. I will be live at 1 o'clock. We will get it going again. Who was on my TikTok yesterday and had a blast? And tell everybody here how the TikTok Live is different than Tea with Gary V. Because it's different but the same, right? Let everybody know in the chat how it's different but the same. You'll see Kitten 3, 1 p.m. today. What's that, Court?
Same, but different.
Same, but different. All right. Love you all. See you later. Thanks for being on the show. Yep.
Hurry up.